Hello and welcome to the video. Currently, billions of Muslims are celebrating Ramadan all over the world, so I thought, why not join them for a week and see what all the fuss is about? But wait, what even is Ramadan? Ramadan is the 9th month on the Islamic calendar, and during this time, 1.6 billion Muslims, yes you heard that right, 1.6 billion Muslims participate in Ramadan. During Ramadan, eating, drinking, smoking, drugs, and even sexual activity is prohibited, so there goes my weekend. The main purpose of Ramadan is to build a deeper connection with Allah, loved ones, and mostly yourself. During Ramadan, you wake up early so you can eat and pray before sunrise, so I best see you guys in the morning. Morning, it's time for breakfast. Living in the UK means my day begins at 5 AM, which gives me plenty of time to have my pre-dawn meal, suhoor, as well as pray before sunrise. This will be the last thing I eat or drink until iftar, which is after the sunset. I'll be honest, waking up early and chowing down before sunrise is almost a surreal experience in itself and is definitely a shock to the system. After suhoor, it is time for the first prayer of the day, which is called fajr. As I don't know the Islamic prayers, I'll be switching the 5 prayers throughout the day for meditations, as that is something I myself use to connect with a higher power and go within. The prayers seem to be spread out pretty evenly throughout the day, starting with fajr at 5:06 and the last prayer, Isha, being at 9:11. So it's the end of the first day of Ramadan, or getting close. I'm just patiently sitting, waiting for the sun to set so I can eat my iftar, or my last meal of the day. The day's actually been quite a surprise. Having the meal as soon as you wake up really makes the fast quite enjoyable. My memory of fasting has kind of been skewed, because last time I fasted was the 7-day water fast, and I was kind of getting visions of being really tired and lethargic like I was during the end of the fast, but I haven't felt like that at all today. If anything, my breakfast was too big this morning, and I'm probably just gonna have a smoothie tomorrow morning. It is common for Muslims to break their fast with water and dates, as this is easily digestible and not too heavy. They will then pray for the 4th time, Maghrib, before eating a bigger meal before the 5th and final prayer, Isha. I, however, got a little excited and went all in on my current favourite meal, homemade tortilla pizza wraps. Oh my god, that's so good! Something crazy happened the other day in work. I made a new friend. But that's not even the crazy part. I don't know if you believe in serendipity, but this new friend actually happens to be Muslim and is currently doing Ramadan himself. Zaka very kindly offered to jump on a call with me so I could ask him some questions about Ramadan, and I thought it'd be interesting to hear the perspective of a Muslim rather than me just regurgitating a lot of information I found on Google. So let's get to the call. Yes!
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah. How's it going, bud?
Yeah, good.
What does Ramadan mean to you? Like, what is the purpose of Ramadan?
For every Muslim, yeah, Ramadan is just like not doing all the sins that you've been doing all year. Also not eating and drinking for the sake of Allah. And also for every Muslim, it's just like, not just like eating or drinking. It's just like falling in order, you could say, from God.
How do you deal with the hunger?
Obviously, I mean, everyone gonna get hungry or thirsty, yeah? But then again, it just depends on your beliefs and your motivations. And I think if you've been doing it for more years, then you get used to it, but still you get hunger and thirst, yeah? So if you are motivated with it, yeah, I'm gonna do it no matter what. I'm gonna still do the fast, and yeah, so it keeps you going. So
Loretta arrived home late last night and decided to join me for Ramadan this morning. It was so nice. Getting up with someone else makes it a lot easier, and the morning seemed like it went on forever. Usually when she gets up for work, we barely see each other, but this morning we had our breakfast and we did some meditation, and these early mornings are already starting to catch up with me. As you can see, I'm trying to preserve as much energy as possible. 5 more days to go. Wish me luck. Another great part of having Loretta join me for Ramadan was breaking our fast in the evening. Food is something that we often take for granted in the Western world, which is one of the main reasons why I like to fast. Fasting has so many benefits, but the biggest for me has to be the orgasmic first bite of food when you break your fast. Oh my god. Have you ever succumbed? Have you ever, when you were maybe younger, new to Ramadan, have you ever had a biscuit or something when you weren't supposed to?
I don't remember if I was very younger, yeah, and I was doing the Ramadan. So we would just quickly, like cheat a small snack or something like that, and still be like, yeah, I'm still doing my fast and everything. But yeah, but mom always knows. Even if you say that, yeah, I'm doing fasting, she would just like see your looks and everything. She would, no, you're not doing it.
Thing I have found difficult today is not being able to listen to music. I couldn't find if this was a clear-cut rule. It kind of says some people don't listen to music and some people do, so I decided to cut it out, and it's really been a struggle. I listen to music a lot, and cutting it out really made me realize that I use music as a distraction, and when I don't have music on, I'm actually left with my thoughts a lot, which has kind of been interesting for me to realize, and it's definitely gone part and part with all the meditations today. What would you advise someone if they're looking to start doing Ramadan like myself?
For everyone, I would say that just don't start just like doing a whole month, I would say. I've told you the other day, yeah. If anyone has started, just started just like you're a baby now. You just started it. So you just started with one on and off, yeah. It's going to be easier for you as well, and also your body get used to it as well.
Is that what you do as a child? You kind of build up?
Yeah, for every child in a Muslim family, you'd say. So once they didn't hit puberty, so before that, so once all the fasting is compulsory on you. So before that, every child, their family be like, yeah, you need to do one fast. Even some kids just do one fast in the whole Ramadan.
I can't imagine doing it as a kid at all.
Oh yeah, I remember when we were kid, yeah. But so we would usually do it on a weekend something. So we didn't have school and anything, so we would just do fasting and but sleeping more.
Yeah, that's what happens to me every time. I think the last time I spoke to the camera, I was saying how easy it was and how much I was enjoying it, which is very ironic because yesterday was definitely the most difficult day. Me and Loretta were super tired, and I think the early mornings and fasting all day is definitely starting to catch up with me. However, I'm still enjoying it, but for the first time ever, I'm looking forward to it actually being over. So I've really got to enjoy these last 3 days, and I keep almost falling asleep during my midday prayer meditation, so I'm getting like some extra nap time there, but I don't know how sustainable this kind of way of living is for me. So I've just woken up from my afternoon nap. I've just woken up from my afternoon meditation / prayer. It kind of got me thinking, when I first heard about Ramadan and the holy month, my main focus was the fasting side of things, no eating from dusk till dawn, and I didn't really even consider the other aspects such as no gossiping, no cursing, no listening to music, and these have been way more profound for me than the fasting ever has been. By simply eliminating these daily distractions, I feel like I'm having a heightened consciousness that I'm so aware of not only my inner self but my surrounded self, and it's quite incredible. It's made me realize how completely distracted I am and unconscious from my day-to-day actions, and moving forward I'm going to try my best to improve on this and become a better version of myself. Do you do something special on the last night of Ramadan? For the last Ramadan, yeah, all the scholars, they say they like stay awake for the whole night and try to pray Allah, because it's a special night, and even the God offers, they ask me things, so shall I give it to you? But on the coming morning is Eid, we call it Eid, yeah, Eid al-Fitr, then no more fasting. What's the reward of Eid? That's just you don't have to fast. For the Eid, we do a special prayer after the Fajr prayer, yeah, in the morning prayer. So it usually is like 7, 8 in the morning. So we do that, and after that, whoever you see, you just hug them and just congratulate them on their Ramadan and things and their prayers and all that. So it's a really nice one. So you just meet everyone. Even though you've never met anyone a whole year, you might meet them on the day of Eid and hug them. So it's my last day of Ramadan today, and we thought we'd mix up a little bit. We've had enough of getting up super early, so we didn't get up early with sunrise, which meant we've just been dry fasting all day, and we've got about half an hour till it is all over. Loretta's done her first ever 24-hour dry fast.
This is my first. I'm really thirsty, I think.
But we've done it. I'm excited.
Yeah, but I haven't done a week like Pete. Will you ever do it again?
No. Possibly, maybe.
We've been really tired. We're going to bed at like 9:30, aren't we?
Yeah.
Right, yes, here we go. That is weird, like I'm thirsty, but I almost feel like I can't drink. Like it's like...
How was it?
What?
Okay guys, so it's been a couple of weeks since I completed Ramadan. It's been pretty hectic at the moment. We're trying to pack up our house and move to Ireland, and I really feel like I needed some time to reminisce and resonate on the whole week of Ramadan and what it meant to me. Earlier this year I did a 7-day water fast, and I do like to mention it as much as humanly possible, but because of that reason I thought doing this week of Ramadan fasting was going to be a piece of cake, and it definitely wasn't. This week made me realise that 99.999% of the time I am distracted and I'm not really in the present moment. Whether I'm listening to a podcast, scrolling social media, or even thinking of a project that I want to complete in the future, I'm very rarely 100% present in the current moment. Taking away all the distractions, music, food, water, whatever it is, and fully focusing on being is hard, and that is the purpose of Ramadan. You become conscious and really become a better version of yourself. So that's going to be it for the video. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next one.